Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my October favorites. I know it's only like the second week of October, but these are like my holy grail items I have been using for the past couple months, and I thought I'd share them with you guys. So the first thing I got, or not that I got, but that I've been using is the Glam Bronze, by L'Oreal, and it's the bronzer for face and body. Looks like this. So you may have seen this. I got this at Walgreens, and I'm not sure about the price. I'll probably just write like all the items below and the prices next to them. And it's a huge bronzer. As you can see, it's like half of my face, but it's a really pretty bronzer because it's it has like some shimmer specks, but it gives you like a really pretty bronzy glow. And it's not an orangey, which I really like, so it's not too orangey, not too cool tone, so it's a perfect bronzing shade. I use it mostly for bronzing, not really contouring or anything like that, but it's really good for that. And then the price point, I believe, I'll write the exact price, what it was, below, but I believe it was like $12.99 at Walgreens, and it was only limited edition, so I don't think you can find this anywhere right now, maybe eBay or Amazon. But this is a really great bronzer because it's very smooth, very creamy. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a like shimmery bronzer, which I really like. It's not a matte bronzer, but it just gives you that pretty bronzy glow. And it may seem like I'm repeating myself, which I am, but it's just that nice glow, a glow that you would probably get being in the sun, tanning. It's just an ideal bronzer. If you were looking for that kind of bronzer. And it's a very long lasting, I feel like personally, probably a good 5 to 6 hours. I've had this about, I want to say a good 3 months or more maybe, and I probably use this every other day. This is just great for any occasion actually. And yeah, let me think, is there really any cons about it? The only cons I would say, maybe the price point, I guess, and it's because of limited edition. Yeah, I mean, I would say if you don't like the shimmers, then this bronzer's probably not for you. I know some people will just like straight up matte bronzers, and for some people it just depends, like because I'm a medium tone, so I know this, I would say I'm like a light medium during the winter, so this is a good bronzer like for light medium, maybe medium, so this is towards the middle. It might look good on porcelain, because it's really hard for like porcelain people, like really lighter shades, to find bronzers because they don't really want too warm or too cooling, so they might like this. I think they only had one shade or maybe two, but then again, it's only limited edition, so. But other than that, it's a really good bronzer. Oh, I feel like I was talking too much about that bronzer. Okay, so the next thing I have been using is the Rimmel London Stay Matte, the long-lasting pressed powder. And this is creamy natural, which I was using translucent, but it broke and I was hitting pan anyway, so I'm kind of glad it broke. So I have been using this. It's a little too cool tone for me, so I might have to go out and get the translucent one, but I have been liking that to stay matte. The price point is amazing because it's only like $3.99. I'm not sure, but I'll post it down below. And I like it because it leaves me matte and it makes my makeup stay a little bit longer. And the formula, I would say, I mean, I feel like it's a little bit drying, obviously because it's matte, and I feel like their range shades are not there's not a lot of range for shades, so I feel like they are lacking that. And yeah, I mean, that's the only thing that I really like, is that it keeps me matte, but it's a good drugstore powder, but not good for dry skin. Definitely not. Do not go for this. So next, I have been using the Mary Lou Manizer, the highlighter, and I've actually been using the travel size, this little one. So I started out with this and I really liked it, so I got this. So I have been loving that. This is an oldie but a goodie, you guys know, because it's very creamy, very buttery, and just a really gorgeous highlighter. As you can tell, it's very pretty. And this is a very bam, right at you highlighter. If you're one of those people that likes a more toned down highlighter, this is probably not for you. And the only thing I can think of, well, I think in most highlighters you can find this, that they do tend to make your texture pop, like, you know, they make your texture, it makes it look more texturized, because it's just layering it on top of your texture, and it doesn't, you know, make it look flawless, obviously. But I think a lot of a lot of highlighters do that, so it's kind of hard to find one that doesn't, you know. And then this is not makeup, but this is skincare. It's the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, and I have been loving this. I've been using it every day religiously, no joke. It's just really great for oily skin. I have really oily, acne prone skin, and it helps my texture dramatically. It really smooths my skin out and helps my texture, and it helps minimize my pores just a tiny bit. But obviously I've been using it every day, every other day, but I really like it because it helps me not keep matte, but it helps me keep really moisturized without making me oily, which I really like, because it's a gel moisturizer made for oily skin. So that's what I really like about that. The only, sometimes I feel like it doesn't keep me that moisturized. It's just enough moisture, and that's what kind of bothers me. So I think I might need to get a night moisturizer, because sometimes I feel like it's not thick enough, because it is a gel moisturizer. But either way, it is a good moisturizer for like day wise. And this is probably the next thing I'm going to talk about, is like one of my favorite brow products, and it's actually the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Looks like that. And it's just this tiny little thing, and this really reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. And it's just that little brow brush, and then excuse me, I'm tired. And then that little brow pencil. Which this formula, it's not the creamiest, but it's not the driest, so it's just in between. And I believe the price point was about $8.99, which isn't too bad. I got this at Walmart or Walgreens. You can find it at both. And it's just a really good drugstore brow definer, brow pencil, because it's retractable, and I do like the brow brush, the brow spoolie. I could not think of the word. And I feel like the formula's just right. Like, it's, like I said, not too dry, not too creamy, and I do like that about this. The lasting power, I don't wear my makeup all day, so it does last a good 5 hours. And I always set it with my clear brow gel by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I would say, as long as you have a clear or even like a tinted brow gel, just putting it over your brow with this, it's gonna last you a long time. So I would definitely check this out. And the last thing I'm gonna talk about is the Buxom polish, I believe. This came in like one of those holiday sets with all the mini ones. And this is not the shade that I wanted to talk about. The other one is called Sienna, I believe. I couldn't find it. I know it's in my purse somewhere. But this formula, I really love this formula. It's just a doe foot applicator. But I really love the formula because it just makes my lips tingle, and it's a really long lasting lip gloss. I was very surprised, I guess, because there's like a really huge hype about it, and I didn't really think much of it, but I'm like, I'm not gonna spend $25 on a full-size lip polish, but I saw that there was a holiday kit, so I thought I'd try it out, and I really like it because it's a really minty and it smells kind of like chocolate chips. So if you don't like that sweet smelling kind of lip gloss, then this probably isn't for you, but I do like that minty smelling scent, and also the color shades are really pretty. It comes in different shades. There's this purpley one and there's like this darker one, so they just have a different variety of shades, and it's just a nice long wearing. It's not too sticky, but it's not too smooth like a lipstick, so it's right in between, and I really like it. And I'm not usually a lip gloss girl, but I really do like these, and sometimes I just wear it alone, which is fine. It looks good either way, and they're they're not very pigmented, but they're pigmented. I feel like they're more pigmented than a regular lip gloss, which I really like. So yeah, that is the end of my October favorites, guys. And if you do like this video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys.